Alright folks, I'm out my permission up in the Snowy Mountains. My apologies for the wind noise if you're getting any. I can't do a little, I'm trying to block it with my body, that's about all I can do. I've been here for about 15 minutes and I've just dug a lot of roofing washers, lead roofing washers, but I just uncovered my first find worth talking about. It looks to be a membership badge. There you go there, it's a 3-year membership to the New South Wales Leagues Club for 1985 through to 1987. There you go there folks. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's kick on, see what else we can find, eh? Alright, so guys, I've been going for about an hour. If you look down in the bag there, there's lots and lots of crap. There's a lot of these lead roofing washers, which are not helpful at all. But I've been sort of working my way along. I've got this old dead tree. Apologies for the wind noise if there is any. I've got this old tree that's been cut down. And I've just uncovered what appears to be a coin spill down in the hole. If you have a look there, you can see the edge of a silver and the edge of a copper side by side. I'll get myself a nice pointing stick. Just there is the silver, as you can see, and just there is a copper coin. Looks to be about a halfpenny in size. So let's get in there and get those out, eh? Oh no, there's more. So there's three coins in there. You can see the halfpenny. Just got that out. I'll go back down in. There's the penny, and that's an old Brit, and we'll come back to that in just a second. And there's the silver. We'll start with the silver, eh? There we go there folks, we've got an absolutely pristine 1910. So that's the first of the Australian, I'll get back down here, the wind noise will probably get you otherwise. That's the first of the Australian silvers. Well, hopefully this will focus for me. I'll just pop it up here. Let's have a look at the halfpenny. And there's a 1913 halfpenny in beautiful condition as well. And let's have a look at the penny. I'm going to say, oh look at that, that is beautiful. This beautiful, oh, you can even see the mark on the back where the other coins were sitting. There's Queen Victoria. Oh, one rub with the fingers and look how shiny that came up. Okay, so we're going to flip that over. Pretty sure I saw an 1880 number. And there you go there folks, 1885. Let me just do a quick ferret in here, make sure there's nothing else. I'll get my pro pointer. How awesome is that? So we've got a 1913 halfpenny, an 1885 penny, and an absolutely beautiful 1910 threepence. So I'm going to flip that over and see what the back's like. A little bit of tarnish on the back, but that is absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's kick on. I've probably got about another hour left here before I got to go home for dinner, but that's not bad. Nice little coin spill. Let's see what else we can find, eh? Alright folks, my next target was a bit of a scratchy signal. It was in the high 70s, early 80s. A bit of a dig for it, and it appears I've uncovered a shotgun base. So that's a Winchester New Rival shotgun base, one of the paper cartridges. Not the first one of these I've uncovered, but it's a target nonetheless, and we'll put it in the bag, eh? Alright, let's keep going. Alright folks, still digging the scratchy signals, and looks like I've just popped out another shotgun cartridge base, and this one is an Ely number 12 for 12 gauge from London, and again it's one of the old paper. Now I can't get too close with this GoPro because it just doesn't focus correctly, but there you go there folks. So not finding a lot of coins, but that coin spill was lovely, but we hope to find a few more. Let's kick on, eh? It's been probably around about 45 minutes since my last decent find. I've been going along digging all the dodgy signals. I've done a fair bit of this area before. This one rung up as a 94 up to 96, and you can see I've popped what appears to be a silver coin just here out of the hole. It's a sixpence, and it's a 1944 sixpence. That's excellent. Alrighty. Once again, apologies for the lack of a close-up, but I can get about this close, and it starts to not focus. So the new GoPro, while it's a good bit of kit and fairly high resolution, sort of lacks a close-up ability. But I'll be getting a macro lens. I'll be able to flip down over the top to be able to get you the close-ups on these. But there you go, there, folks. 1944 sixpence. That's another silver out of this this area. Sweet. Let's kick on. Alright folks, still going along here. Just uncovered nothing particularly exciting, but it's another find anyway. Looks to be a really thin button, and it's a ring edge. So it's an old timer's button. Comes off general workwear and stuff like that. There it is there, best ring edge. Don't know if you can read that. That's not a bad find. That in amongst all this, there's a lot of nails in this area. I'm right next to a building that's at some stage lost its roof, so I've got a lot of lead washers and nails, but that rang out clearly amongst all that. So excellent. All right, gonna kick on. All right, folks, my next find was really shallow. Nearly took my bloody ears off. It was that loud. You can see it just there, and it is almost a surface find. That's a penny. Look at how good these come out in this soil. Doesn't get fertilised. It's basically just decomposed granite. So it'll be a skippy penny, and it's a 1938. Yeah, 1938 skippy penny in really nice condition. Look at the patina on that, or patina. Depends how you want to say it. But that's a beautiful coin. And like I said, it's lucky to be 10 centimeters deep. Like I said, it nearly took my bloody ears off. All right, let's keep cracking on. All right, folks, still going. The sun seems to have come out, but the wind's still kicking around. I've just got an unfired musket ball. Just pulled it out of the hole, given a bit of a clean. I've given it a nick on the way past, unfortunately. I just try and get the sun in the correct orientation, but there's no holes in it, and you can see the cast mark. That's my nick just there. No holes. Definitely around about the 50, 60 caliber mark in roundness, but it's remembering that I'm nowhere near the ocean here or anywhere that uses fishing sinkers, and I've had a good look at it and there are no holes through it, so it appears to be a unfired or dropped musket ball. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's kick on, eh? Alright folks, I've been going along this this fence line, and been getting quite a bit of interference off it, as you can imagine. And you can see probably about a metre from this star picket, if I come down here, and you can see just in here, I've uncovered a little silver. Okay, so there's King George V. Flip it up, just dropped it. You should be used to that by now. Give it a little rub. There we go there, folks. It's a 1927. Threepence. Excellent. Alright, go on a little bit longer. It'll be time to go home for dinner soon, but it's been a pretty successful day. Alright. Okay, g'day folks. I'm here for the roundup of the hunt up at my permission in the Snowy Mountains. There's a little bit of wind noise. I'm filming this on the other camera because I still haven't got the close-up lens for the GoPro. We had a pretty successful hunt. Got that 3-coin spill and a bunch of other stuff. I will just go through it anyway. Okay, we'll start up the back here with the pennies. You've got that 1885 that came out of the hole with the spill. Let's pick that up and have a look at it in the afternoon light. You can see, you can read the date quite clearly, and on the other side you can actually see where that halfpenny was sitting. Maybe if I bring it into the shadow a little bit. Nah, it's better off in the sun, I think. Yeah, you got that beautiful imprint of where the penny was sitting over the top of Queen Victoria's head. So it's got a little bit of wear. That's pretty spectacular. That mark on there is not from me. I thought I better point that out. Okay, you've got the 1938 penny that was really quite close to the surface. The 1913 halfpenny that was part of that spill, and you can see the condition that's in. If I bring it in nice and close, try and keep the afternoon sun shadows to a minimum, you can see it's absolutely spectacular. And there's the imprint of where it was sitting on top of that penny, so it's in really quite good nick. Down in the silvers, we've got a 1944 sixpence, a 1927 sixpence, and that beautiful 1910 that was sitting in the hole. Have a look at that, folks. That is absolutely spectacular. The other side is has got a little bit of tarnish, but this side is without doubt probably the finest 1910 penny, 1910 coin in silver that I have ever dug, and that is absolutely beautiful. To round out the coins, we've got a couple of 1-cent pieces and a couple of 20-cent pieces. In amongst the relics now, country folk like to shoot stuff. That should be immediately evident. I've got 3 different brands of shotgun case here. All of them are the old paper cartridges. We've got the Winchester New Rival, got a number of those. There's another one just there, another one just there, and one there. We've got 2 Ely Brothers, which are the older ones. That's one of them there, or EB, and there's another one just there. And we've got ourselves a Remington UMC just here, and the Remington UMC Nitro Club just here. The Nitro Club is actually longer, or the remnants of the case. If I put them down side by side over here, you can see it's quite distinct that the Nitro was more heavily reinforced than the standard Remington. But all 12 gauge. Anyway, like I said, there should be no surprise. Country folk like to shoot stuff. We've got a buckle you didn't see come out. That Leagues Club members badge and 2 buttons. One I did video, the other one I didn't. It's a best ring edge button there, and this one is looks like a blouse button or something similar, and it's made in Sydney. The maker's mark designates it as Sydney. If I pick it up, it looks like R Shagon or Shargon, and then Sydney underneath it. Cute little thing. Was a pretty scratchy signal, but we picked it up anyway. And this little piece here is a bit of a brooch or something similar. It's junk jewellery. This is a pretty spectacular find. Same location I found the last musket ball. This one is unfired. There are no rifling marks. There's no striations that would show that it's impacted anything. Those marks there I don't think are striations. You would expect it to be more deformed than that. That mark there is one that I've put on it with the trowel getting it out. So all in all, folks, it wasn't a bad afternoon really. We've got some really nice stuff. trying to keep my shadows off here, and that 3 coin spill was probably the find of the day for me. I was pretty happy with that, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Right, folks, we'll see you on the next one, eh? Cheers.